All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Baked and Confused. Now, a lot of you are probably confused as to why I didn't say welcome back to Bitches and Blunts. Well, last episode, after we filmed it, me and Omar had a falling out, a bit of creative differences, banning each other's Instagrams, the whole spiel. I'm not going to get into it and waste too much time on this episode about it. If you look at the last episode I uploaded, it explains everything. Long story short, I set everything up. He was kind of ungrateful, and now we're here. With us today, I have, for those of you who are in the Chicago area, may or may not be familiar with Mawb. Mawb is a prank YouTube channel who was banned and has continued to move his content onto Kick as well as TikTok, where he posts clips of his streams. He's still remaining relevant to this day without YouTube, so I can't even imagine what's going to happen when his YouTube comes back. Kind of want to talk to us about how you got started, inspiration behind.
Well, I don't really. Yeah, it's corny now that I think of it, but I used to watch Balin a lot, and I feel like a lot of people that's the generic answer. I used to watch Balin a lot, and he kind of influenced me to do it, and I've changed a lot since then, and I learn new things. I don't know. It's I don't know. He just really influenced me to start doing YouTube, and so I didn't really know what I wanted to do in life. And yeah.
So were your pranks mainly always in Chicago? Would you expand to suburbs? What do you feel is your best, where you get
Well,
your best content from?
well, yeah, most of it's in Chicago or around Chicago. Um, Sometimes I go out. Only time I really go out to the suburbs to film is when I go like hang out with Danny and Antanas and them. They live in Lake Zurich. Yeah.
So recently, we've seen that your YouTube has been deactivated, which was a while back. That's when you transitioned over to Kick and you started doing the TikTok clips. Um, Recently, your Instagram, we noticed, has been deactivated. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, I've just been getting really unlucky with me getting banned on everything. Since I've started, I've gotten banned on TikTok so many times. I got banned on Snapchat because I look way younger than I am. It's basically the same thing that happened with YouTube, but Instagram was different. I um I went to Miami. This kid this I don't even want to bring him up, bro. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm sorry. I don't want anything to do with it. But someone paid to get me banned, and I have proof. Have literal proof they did. This kid admitted to it. He admitted to it. Have him admitting to it on a call, and um, I don't know if I have time for it. I don't know if I'll still. I'm probably gonna take legal action though. Now I'm 18, so I just turned 18 today. It was my birthday, and yeah, he's probably fucked because I have a lot of other shit on him. I easily have a case on him.
And would you say it was mainly, what would you say were his motivations behind getting you banned?
He so my fan base is way younger, obviously around from anywhere from my age to to 10 10 years old, and there's a lot of gullible younger kids are really gullible when it comes to things, but he he saw this kid saw sometimes what people do, what Isaac did to you, how he DMs you because he saw you in my following. People who really like my videos and really like me, they go through my following and DM other people so they could see if they could get in contact with me. And Isaac was one of those people this kid DM'd. The kid the the kid Isaac told, I don't know how it came up in conversation. I didn't see the full DMs, but this kid, it ended up happening. This kid, Isaac invited this kid to go to Miami with us. Well, not really us. It was like before. This was before, like after everything happened in Miami, and this kid, Isaac told. Fuck, I'm like choking right now. This kid, Isaac told the kid that he could stay with us at this Airbnb that he probably didn't even have booked. He did the same shit to me. He told me he had an Airbnb, didn't even had it booked. So I planned around that, and then we were fucked because we had to find an Airbnb last minute on the same day. So we were about to be homeless in Miami because of this kid, and now he's trying to do that to another kid. Not only that, that's not bad enough. This he tells the kid, you could even check my who he follows. You know, Mawb follows me. He told me just send. We're all splitting the cost for the Airbnb, and keep in mind Isaac never talked to me about this. I never even knew that there was another Airbnb we were getting. He tells the kid, yeah, Mawb. He tells the kid that he's gonna need to contribute like $100, and then the kid the kid was like, okay, I'm down to pay. I'm down to fly out. I'd love to meet him. And he then Isaac told me, first of all, Isaac is using my name, putting words in my mouth, saying that I told Isaac it was going to cost like $100 for him to come. I never said that. I never even knew there was going to be an Airbnb. And Isaac tells the kid to send him $100, and the kid was like, can I just send it to Mawb? And then Isaac was like, no, Mawb doesn't have Cash App. But I've literally told Isaac multiple times, and there's proof of me telling him that I do have Cash App, and he's telling the kid I don't have Cash App so the kid could send the money to him, so he could basically scam him.
We've also seen you post. I've seen you post a couple of times on your Snapchat, joking around. You'll post your cash tag, so it's public knowledge to everybody that you have a Cash App.
Yeah, and Isaac doesn't. Isaac used that to basically try to scam the kid. Luckily, before the kid sent Isaac any money, I saw in my replies on Snapchat the kid saying, yo, Isaac is saying that I could come to Miami with you. Like, he's asking me about it. Luckily, I saw it, and I knew that was bullshit, so I replied to him. And that's how I found out about this. And obviously, I mean, what else am I going to do? Just, not do anything and let this kid keep using my name to scam people? Like, no, fuck that. That could ruin my reputation. And obviously, like, doing that to, like, kids isn't, like, cool. And yeah, he pretty much.
Yeah, which is something you see happen a lot with a lot of, like, even the bigger names out there. There's a lot of people that'll sit here and make fake accounts pretending to be somebody, and then a lot of people get scammed that way. And it's a real easy. I know that there's memes out there of people memeing it of, like, obviously fake accounts asking for money and shit, but there are some people that'll take the time to really make the username almost spot on and make everything spot on. And
yeah, now like, and now you could bot followers too, and you could, like, bot them
to the point where your page looks like it's legitimate.
Yeah.
So speaking on Miami, that whole kind of, we'll call it like an arc. We'll call it an arc. That arc in your social media platform, you being in Miami, a lot of shit was going down.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you get into contact with Jack Doherty?
Well, I know people that. I know people that, like, know him, and and that don't, like, fuck with him anymore. So I just use them to like, get in contact with him and just basically, like, milk him for clout.
And did you also know that I know he was there with a famous music artist. I can't remember if it was Sean Kingston. Yeah. Did you know Sean Kingston was going to be there as well?
No, not really.
And then that whole thing I know that you were receiving a lot of backlash due to the amount of clips you were posting of Jack Doherty, people saying that you were milking it. I mean, honestly,
I
if
don't
that
really
were
pay.
me,
I don't really pay attention to any of
yeah,
that shit. I
if that
just
were
do what
me
I
and
want to do.
I knew that I got somebody into a clip that was bigger than I am, who isn't who isn't gonna keep posting that? Who isn't gonna try and use
I mean,
that?
I honestly just used it for money because TikTok has like, if you post clips like longer than 1 minute, they pay you, basically. And that's kind of why I was milking. I wasn't milking it to like, I was just like farming money out
Yeah,
of
there
it,
was a
to be
benefit.
honest.
There's a benefit from
Yeah,
it.
there's a benefit. I don't really like. I don't know. I don't know. Like people say shit all the time. Like I don't really. I don't know if like I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to sound hard or anything, but I really don't give a fuck about anything. Like I don't know. Like you could tell me you're gonna kill my whole family. I don't really care. Like you could like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't really care what people have to say. I'm gonna do what I want.
And that's always been the funniest thing to me is how hard someone can act behind the screen, but then that's not how they are in person. A lot of people, once they're behind that screen and they know nobody's gonna know this is me, they'll talk all the shit they want, and that's just how people are nowadays.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned uh, how Isaac screwed you over with the Airbnb. Is that how that one clip of you and Antanas came to be of you guys showering in the bathroom? What was it, of a library?
Oh yeah. No, that was before the Isaac situation. That was in Pittsburgh. Yeah,
Were
it's
you
because
there?
we were
We showered in libraries for like a week straight.
yeah. So I don't know if you know who DJ is. We came to Pittsburgh with the thought that we were gonna be able to stay in DJ's like mom's house, but we didn't know, we didn't talk to his mom about that, and his mom was not okay with that. So we couldn't let it be known that we were sleeping in her house. We had to sneak in through a window every single time. If she caught us, all hell was gonna break loose. She called the cops on DJ and literally trespassed. The cops trespassed him from his own house. Like
Is
his mom had
DJ
him trespassed.
18?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why. So we couldn't really shower in his house because we were hiding from his mom. So every time, we just had to like shower in like a family bathroom, and yeah, that's
I
pretty much
literally
it.
had to put my head over a toilet and kept filling cups up with water, and I was just pouring water over my head in the toilet. It was so bad. I would never do it again.
No, it was fun though. That whole week was fun.
It was fun.
I mean, like yeah, like Antanas is he's he's a he's a he's a kind of hard to read. You know, he's hard to understand. But I guess when he's cool with you, he's a fun person to like hang around. Like some crazy shit just always happens with him.
Fun
But
part.
like when he's not, when he doesn't feel like being cool, he's the devil. Like I don't know what else to say. He's the devil.
Yeah, Tannis's content definitely that entire time you guys were in Pittsburgh and Miami. That content was insane. I mean, I seen Atanis. What was that one thing he did? Oh, when he pretended to know the Trump shooter
Yeah,
and
they
ended
got
up
on
on
the
the fucking
news.
news.
Yeah,
That was insane.
that was one thing. They got on the news. He lit a firework in his car with all of us in it.
I tried to piece that whole thing together and I still can't, dude. I've checked your clips. I've checked his clips.
So pretty much what happened was, I think he's going to court over this. You know, I don't want to piss the devil off anymore, so I'm not gonna say what really happened. You know, I'm just gonna leave it at what's in the video.
Yeah, we seen kind of what happened. He lit it, threw it back. Everybody fucking ran.
He didn't
out.
throw. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna say
He
too
didn't
much.
mean to throw it back.
Like he kind of just fell
Yeah,
out
it
of his
just fell
hand.
out.
Nah,
his
he missed the hoop. Like
The sunroof.
let's just say he airballed. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because then I seen when the cops showed up, he was telling the cops, that he was the only one in the car and somebody threw the firework into the
Yeah.
car.
In the video, he's
Like, who would
"We were
believe
on
that
the-
shit?
We were on the car, and then something happened. Yeah,
He's-
something happened."
He's so ass at lying about shit.
Yeah, dude, and then
I
from
really
there I
thought-
seen him posting about going to court and shit, and I'm just like, damn, they
Bro, I
must
rem-
not have believed him, or they
I
found
was
the video.
so surprised he didn't go to jail. I'm so surprised he didn't go to jail that day. I thought it was over. I thought the trip was over.
He had posted it once, his like whole rap sheet he got in Pittsburgh, and it's fucking insane. I mean,
Yeah.
driving, I think it was driving without a license, driving under the driving age.
No, he has it. No, he has a license.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I seen misproper use of firework in car.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
That has to be fake, bro. I'm sorry.
there's
That has
no
to be
way.
fake. That's not a law. What the hell? No, I mean, that could have been the description of it, but that's definitely not the crime he broke.
I wonder what he was actually charged for, though.
Yeah. I mean, it could be all bullshit, but I mean, I don't.
Shit, if it went the wrong way, it would have been arson.
Yeah. No, either way, no matter what, he was getting a charge for that firework shit. No matter where the firework went, he was getting a charge. Surprised he didn't go to jail on that day, though.
But then I noticed, after Pittsburgh and after you went to Miami, there was a decline. Like, Antanas wasn't posting as much anymore. We didn't see Antanas in any of your videos after Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, I just kind of want to keep people like him and Isaac, completely out my life. Because, like, it's just for the better. I don't want to get banned on any more social medias, and I'm pretty sure Antanas has to do with why I was banned on YouTube. There's no proof, but, I mean, there was always, like, a thought in my head that it could have been him. Because there's just no way the same video gets community guidelines 3 times. Someone definitely paid to take it down, There's no way that was YouTube, because it was complete bullshit, I see everyone else, literally everyone else has... I got banned because of the fire in the house, because I put DJ's clothes on a chandelier.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I know. And they want to, like... Bro, it's crazy. Everyone else has fire in their videos. They want to ban me because I look young. I don't know, child safety policy or some bullshit. They had no proof of me being whatever age they thought I was. For all they know, I could be 30. It doesn't matter how I look, it really doesn't. If people could identify as they, them, then I could be 30 if I want to, They have no reason to ban me for that, so someone definitely paid to take my channel down.
Yeah. What was your... I don't think I asked this earlier when we were talking about your YouTube termination. What did they say your termination was for?
Child safety policy.
Like, meaning that you were too young to...
Bro, they thought I was like 12 or 13. That's why they didn't know how old I really was.
I noticed a lot of your interactions when you piss people off. A lot of people instantly go to 12.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
always
I know.
fucking 12. I've never heard
Yeah.
anybody say a different age.
Like, you could at least say 13. You could say 11, but it's always 12. And when people want to be like extra corny about it, they say 5. It's either 12 or 5, one or the other. I pissed off her friend I pissed off her friend one time, and she was like, "You're like 5." Like, okay. My instant comeback for that, if a girl tells you that, is you're like 500 pounds. They're all insecure about, even if they're not fat, they're all insecure about being fat. So that's the go-to move.
Yeah. So we've heard about him, how he interacts with people and how he messes with people. I've noticed recently you've been behind the camera. How is it being behind the camera when shit's going on?
Whether it's a camera on or not, he's always the same. So it's like, I don't expect anything different. So it's kind of just like, It's always the same thing. I mean, sometimes he's unexpected. Like, I never really know what he's about to do or say. But, I mean, when I'm with him, I feel like when I'm with him, he doesn't go all out because I feel like he tries to limit what he does just because, like, the safety part. Because somebody, like, for example, when we're together and he, like, says something to, like, a female, if I'm the only female in the group, which I always am, they always come for me. It's like
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat your girlfriend's ass because of what you did. Or what?
Yeah, well,
tell
that's
them
their
about the Home Depot thing.
that's their go-to. And Antanas was fucking with these two gay ladies in Home Depot, basically like calling them like the F slur and stuff like that. And they were getting pressed. They called DJ the N word, and then
We came out of nowhere.
we came out of nowhere. I only said one thing. I said something like, it's bigger than black and white, Black Lives Matter, some shit like that, because I heard they were, like, calling DJ the N-word. Basically, that's literally all I said, and they said, I'm gonna beat her ass because of what
you did.
What the
yeah,
fuck?
literally, and then
I was
we're,
like, what did I do?
and that's happened, like so many times,
He walked past a girl and, like, was like, Lizzo, or something like that, and then she was like, it's either I beat your ass or his little girlfriend's ass. And I was like, what did I do? Like, come on, like, I'm not
Yeah,
even,
she
like,
literally never does
like,
anything.
I literally don't even pay attention to it. I don't even look back at them, and I hear, I'm gonna beat his girlfriend's ass. And I'm like, what did I do? Like, I'm just walking past and trying not to pay attention to anything he's saying to her. I'm trying not to make eye contact with them because I know they're pissed off. I know he pisses people off. So, I don't want somebody to come for me, you know? I don't.
It's a good thing you have hands too, though.
Well, see, I don't choose violence. You know this.
Why don't you choose violence?
Why?
Yeah, why?
This is about you, not me. Why do you choose violence?
'Cause it's entertaining, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Life is more fun when you're pissing people off, harassing innocent people.
Sometimes it's scary, though.
So since you've been back to Chicago, it's been a little quiet on your end. What are your next steps? What do you have planned?
I'm honestly just waiting on an answer. If I'm waiting on an answer if I'm getting my YouTube back or not. If I don't get it back, I'm have to find another way. But other than that, I'm probably gonna try and save up to make the streams better. Get like new equipment and stuff, and try that out. If that doesn't work, then shit. I mean, there's always a way to make money online. So there's I don't know. Like, there's no reason there's no reason that I shouldn't be successful, no matter if I get the YouTube back or not. There's always a way to make money.
Right.
But it's just YouTube's what I wanted to do, of course. But if not, then I have to find something else. So.
Right. So we've also seen hate coming from a YouTube channel that reviews other YouTube channels. Breone.
Yeah, I just watched that shit today. That shit was funny as fuck. He made a new video on me like a week ago. What people don't understand is I feed off of people getting pissed off at me,
He's a rage baiter.
Yeah. So I feed off it. He's probably just doing it. He probably doesn't even like care, to be honest. He's probably just doing it for
have something to talk about.
Yeah. I don't really care. I mean, Breone, if you're watching this, can you like play my diss track I made on you on your channel? I'd appreciate it. I was disappointed when I watched your video and that shit wasn't on it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll tell you straight up, because when that diss track dropped, I was waiting. I was like, Breon's gonna hear this.
Yeah, and then he drops and he never talks about it. I think it hit him too hard.
I actually DM'd him on Instagram just to
And
poke
sent-
him a little.
and
I
sent
sent
the
him the
song.
link, and I was like, "Hey, bro, go
Yeah, I
listen
got
to
a
this."
couple people to do that too, and he just never
He's not
reacted to
taking the
it.
bait.
Yeah, good on you though. You didn't really talk about what I wanted to hear you talk about, but there's always another chance in the next video you make on me,
Ignore the beast and the beast goes away.
I guess.
So, speaking of that music that came out, I mean, I was here for a lot of those studio sessions. And there were so many songs we did, and I feel like only like 30-40% of them got dropped in that album.
Yeah. I mean, it's mainly in time. I mean, I just do it for fun, you know. It's just a hobby of mine, and maybe if I get good enough at it, I could turn that into something I do instead of YouTube. It's honestly just something I do for fun. Like I didn't even care if I was just doing it for like um Antanas's like Spotify and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about mine. And, you know, like I spent time on that shit, dude. He doesn't know how to like I made most of the lyrics, a lot of shit. I did a lot of shit for that kid. Doesn't appreciate any of it, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, I remember.
I enjoyed doing it though.
I remember when I first joined the Discord, and Antanas invited me to the studio, and that's where we all met for the first time.
Yeah.
And I was helping him with a lot of the lyrics for his verse, like I think it was for "Fuck Janet."
Yeah.
Like I came up with a lot of those
That never
bars.
dropped either. Yeah. Yeah,
I-
you got
that's-
you
I
did
wanted
come
that
up
to
with a
drop.
lot of good bars. But you should tell them how we like how you first like found out about me. I think that's like interesting.
So when I first discovered Mawb, and it's crazy because it's like everybody wants to meet a YouTuber. Everybody, if there's somebody that you're following, this is someone that you literally sit down and spend time of your day to watch and to be interested in. Automatically, you're going to want to meet that person. That person becomes like your idol. And I used to watch a lot of prank videos growing up. I used to watch, I forget the dude's name, but he would upload videos. They were called Shenanigans in Walmart. And I think it's like Mike something. And that was my go-to growing up. It was Walmart videos. I loved watching people fuck around in Walmarts. It made me, you know, when I was younger, want to go out and fuck around at Walmart. It's like I've done my fair share of launching bananas across aisles and fucking playing with the basketball equipment, taking the shit off, or trying to get a ball stuck in the ceiling. All that shit. That was like prime YouTube for me. And then there wasn't really a lot of good pranks out there. You could tell a lot of people fake their shit. A buddy of mine showed me, he was like, "Oh, look, you know, there's this kid from Schaumburg." Like, he didn't know where you were from.
Bro, no, do you not want to like talk about like where you work and shit? Like you
Oh, yeah, that too, yeah. So, well, this is leading up to that.
oh, but
So, I was already following you and stuff, and I was watching you because my buddy put me on with your channel, and I was like, dude, this kid's fucking funny. You could tell everything is genuine. So I work at a grocery store, and Josh had came to my store, I think it was twice, and the first time, he got one of my employees on camera and telling them to leave and shit, and then off camera, because it wasn't in the video, but my employee was like, "Don't make me call Eddie," and Josh was like, "Go ahead, call fucking Eddie, call him, I want to speak to him." And I was in a fucking meeting, dude, and my employee's blowing me up like, "Hey, you gotta come down here. There's this fucking kid. He's messing with the customers. He said he wants to speak to you directly." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm in a meeting. Like, just call like our actual security or some shit and get him out of here. Like, I don't give a fuck." And then you had came a second time and I wasn't there, but you got one of the assistant like customer service people. You had gotten them on camera, like telling you to leave when you had put the guy's chicken on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
And then I came across those clips on TikTok, and I was like, "Oh shit, it was Mawb." I could have left that fucking meeting and I could have met Mawb. And I was dying, bro. Like at that point, I was like, I hope this fucking kid comes back to this store because I'm gonna give him some content. Like I'm gonna fucking scream at him. Like I'm gonna
Bro, like,
over
I don't
fucking
get
do it.
what did that dude think? Like he was like, I'm gonna get Eddie on you. Like what he thought? Like what do you usually
And it would have
do?
been
Like,
hilarious because I
like
would have
why
went
is he
downstairs.
like why does he think you're so scary? Like why'd he made it seem like you were like some crazy dude. Like some scary ass.
It's because
What
a
were
lot
you-
of
what do you
people.
what do you do to people who fuck around usually?
Well, not really people that fuck around, but people have. Because there was a kid before you that he wouldn't even make content or anything. He just loved fucking with people. Like, just genuinely, like, loved fucking with people. And he would come into the store and he would just fucking curse people out, or he would start throwing shit, or he would get on the fucking intercom and shit. And we trespassed him so many fucking times, but he just kept coming back. And
Like cops trespassing, like
and he
papers?
and he looked like he was 12, dude. But then the cops told us, then they arrested him. They got his name and shit, and saw that he was 18.
Oh
But
shit.
he's like stupid short, bro. Like,
Dude, that's just like me.
yeah, dude. But yeah, he just loves
See,
fucking
that's
doing
what I
it.
see. That's what I mean. Like, people don't understand. Everyone thinks I'm lying when I say I'm 17. Well, I'm 18 now, but everyone thinks I'm lying. But see, like he even said it, dude. Some people just look young. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so that fucking kid, I let him fuck around. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I just didn't have the time of the day for him. I thought it was funny. I would hear it like across the aisles, and I'd be fucking dying. And I'm a fucking manager at this place. Um, so yeah, no, I mean, it's not so much people think I'm scary because I stop people who fuck around, because I genuinely don't care if you fuck around.
Bro, then
As
why
long
would
as
he
you're
say
not-
don't make me call Eddie on you?
Like, as long as you're not stealing. But that's why, so they would see me go after the shoplifters.
Oh,
Like, I've had, I use the fact that I'm big to my advantage. Like, I've had this one guy who was trying to just walk out. I literally watched him bag alcohol while I was in the aisle, and I went to wait for him at the door, and he still tried to walk past me with all the fucking bottles. Like, it was nothing. So I grabbed him and pinned him against the wall, and I just put my whole weight on him. And I was telling them to call security because they have the handcuffs. So they called security and we handcuffed him to the fucking to the door. Because he was like, where should I cuff him? And I'm an asshole, dude. I was like, cuff him to the fucking door. You know, the door that automatically opens. So he's fucking sitting there.
I thought you couldn't do that as like a store. I thought that was like entrapment or something.
No,
Because
the
sometimes when
security.
people sometimes when people try to like lock me in their store, I'd like play like the legal mind game. I'm like, this is entrapment. If you call the police, you're gonna be fucked too. I promise you. I thought you like stores like couldn't do that. They can't like hold people there.
As long as I've known, Jules been allowed to do it. I don't know exactly what the rule is for it. I don't carry handcuffs, so it's like,
Maybe if they're like stealing or something. I don't know.
yeah, but I know that there are some security officers that avoid doing it because of those legal reasons.
Yeah.
But then there's some that's just like, they gave me a pair of handcuffs, I'm gonna use them.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes. I mean, I get. Yeah, not many people are gonna know the law, so. Yeah, I guess they wouldn't even try to sue because they think it's fine. I guess.
But yeah, we had handcuffed that guy to the fucking exit door. So then when customers were walking out to leave, he'd fucking go with the door, like every fucking customer. And we left them like that until the fucking cops came. So they've seen me do some dumb shit to like shoplifters and shit. So I guess he thought, oh, there's someone fucking around in the store bothering customers, that he's gonna do the same shit to them.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, they're not fucking stealing. I don't care.
Yeah.
Cause that theft shit, working for a grocery store, it fucking sucks. Cause then my inventory comes, and then you got like the people that steal Tide and shit, and resell them like at a fucking like black market.
Wait, how does that fuck with you if you're not like the Jules paying you? Like you're like, why does it
Well,
matter
it
if
fucks
their
with
company
it
gets?
fucks with my inventory, and the reason why I like try to keep my numbers good is because I want to, get promoted. So my inventory is
yeah.
going to reflect on that.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like I feel like I have to stop shoplifters.
I
Like
mean, I don't really
I've
know
had
what
someone,
inventory means, but
huh?
like, what does inventory mean?
Like where we basically see how much money we got sitting in the back, how much money's on the sales floor, and how much money have we lost from people stealing,
Oh
um, throwing away product that was expired.
yeah.
So we take all that into consideration.
So what
Um,
happens if I go in your store and like, so but wouldn't be like breaking an item the same as like technically
yeah,
stealing?
that's called we call it shrink. Like that goes along with the stealing and shit, like the
Oh
money
yeah.
we've lost.
All right. So what if I walked in your store and like broke something on purpose? Like, what would you do? Then if he called you and you didn't know who I was, would you have like done some like crazy shit or?
Depending on how the situation escalated, first I try to just tell you, hey, you gotta go. You can't be doing that in here.
Or
And
would you like
then
make me buy it or something? Could you do that?
I can't do that, but my security can. So when
Oh
my
yeah.
security comes, if they, which most of the time they don't. I mean, it depends on what it is. But if you break something, they're gonna make you pay for it and then kick you out.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, what happens a lot with shoplifters, they like put shit in their bags or they're trying to hold it on them or they put it in their pants. When we start roughing them up, a lot of the times those fucking bottles break. So
Yeah.
then we take them to the register and we fucking charge them for it. Then we kick them out.
Yeah, I mean, but if like a shoplifter puts like a like piece of food in their pants, that'll ruin it for like other customers to buy too. So either way, it's like, what's the point in like stopping them? Because can you like, if he's putting that like in their pants, like any item, could you still put it back on the shelf or like?
We'd have to. It would be the same if like, let's say I had a case of pasta sauces, so it comes with six, and one of them breaks and the fucking sauce gets all over the other ones from that one jar.
Yeah.
We could just rinse them off, dry them off, as long as like the seals on the other ones didn't pop.
Yeah.
I know what you're gonna fucking do with what I just did. My editor's gonna fuck me over because of a hand motion I just made.
What'd you do?
Because I was doing like a twisting
Oh.
motion to
Yeah.
fucking talk about opening the jar. But yeah, we'll rinse it off, and if the seal's okay, then we throw it back up.
Yeah.
Because as long as that seal's not popped, then we know shit didn't get in.
Yeah.
Which with alcohol, if like we rinse it off, and then that seal, it's usually a cork and it has a plastic on the top. If that's still intact, we know nothing got into the bottle, so the product's still safe. But yeah, a lot of it contributes to stealing, and a lot of it contributes to like when people don't want something anymore. Like if you're walking around with a pack of meat and you're like, damn, I don't want this, and you just fucking throw it on the shelf to just rot. That's us losing money too.
Oh damn, I do that shit all the time. I'm not gonna lie. I never put it back.
Shit, one time we had a guy who didn't want salmon anymore.
Yeah.
So he threw it in like the soda fridges in front of each
Yeah.
register. He throws it in one of those so it stays cold. But that
Yeah.
fridge wasn't fucking working.
Oh.
So
what?
someone opened it to fucking grab like a Pepsi, and it just smelled like straight fucking fish, dude. Like that shit would knock you out.
Damn. I've never experienced anything like that in a grocery store.
Chicago grocery stores are something.
Yeah.
There's always something going on with it. So when you start making content again, are you gonna be going back to like Chicago based shit, or you think you're gonna wanna like travel to different places and see how people react over there?
I mean, I'm always gonna come back to Chicago because my family lives here, but I'm planning on moving to Miami. Yeah.
Is that where
pretty
you're
much it.
from? Are you from Miami?
She's from Baltimore.
From Baltimore. How'd you two meet?
She so she but when I didn't have much of a following, I had like 10K subs. I didn't have a lot on Instagram. I was below 1K on Instagram when she was like, here, you could just use.
Okay, so I was like a big fan of and like other prank YouTubers, like you said, like I love watching people fuck around in Walmart and like do like that dumb shit. And then I saw him, and he like wasn't like that big on YouTube. He just had like a couple thousand. I forgot how much he had at the time. But I was like, oh, let me see. Like, I saw some like stupid like title on his YouTube video, and I was like, this shit looks funny. So I clicked on it. I watched it. Like, I was also like going through like a bad time in my life, and I just started laughing my ass off. I mean, like, he was funnier than Valen Levine to me, and I was like, holy shit, like, this kid deserves way more followers than he has. So, and then I started watching. I literally binge watched like all his videos, and then I was like, let me follow him on Instagram. So then I followed him on Instagram. I was like, oh my god. I was like, wait, he's kind of cute. Like, he's actually cute. So, and then I like texted him.
Come on, I was not. I was chopped as fuck back then, but you don't gotta lie. Just
I'm not lying. And anyways, he was like super super funny, and like that I was like, I just want to like talk to him and like get to know him like actually as a person, cause like I don't know, like obviously like there's a lot of things like that's for the camera that people do. I wanted to like actually get to know him as a person. So, and then I started to get to know him as a person.
she DM'd me like I posted a Fortnite win on my story, and she said 1v1 me. That's how she reached out to me. It's funny. What?
Okay, fine.
I never.
As a joke, I swiped up on his Instagram story and I said 1v1 me on Fortnite, and then I forgot what he responded with, but from that night on we FaceTimed like every single night for like a really long time, like 3, 5 months.
I've known her for like almost like 2 years now. We just recently like reconnected because like we're older now, and I just told her I was in Miami, and I told her to fly to Miami, and she did. And that's how it happened.
Literally like the second day we just started talking again too. He was like fly out, and I was like, let me think about it. And then like a couple days later, I was like,
she bought her plane ticket drunk.
Hey, no, I didn't.
Yeah, she did.
I was like, hey.
I didn't get her drunk. She wasn't even.
He didn't even believe me that I bought the plane ticket until I was actually at the airport.
Yeah, cause like no matter how much like she could prove to me, like I've never like met her, so like I don't know. I still had like a thought in my mind that there's always like a yeah, cause she be saying some like crazy like robot shit sometimes. Like I don't know, like, but I obviously knew she was real, but like I'm not dumb. Like I'm not gonna get like catfished, obviously, but she just says some like absurd shit.
Okay. Anyways, we met at the.
I know what you guys are gonna say. You guys are gonna be like, she's using me for money. First of all, I have no YouTube, and if anything, I'm using her for money, cause if anything, I'm profiting off of her. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Next
yeah,
topic.
chat. Basically, I'm a pimp, and shit. That's all y'all gotta know.
So what's the inspiration for a lot of the pranks you do? Like from like what, do you just wake up one day and you're like, man, I should go wash dishes in a fucking laundromat? Like, how does that?
Well, I got that idea from Canal. So I just be watching like other prank YouTubers, and I see what they do. Some of the shit I do is original, like licking people's groceries. No one's ever done that.
Dude, I think that's the one you did at my store.
Yeah, I did that at your store. And throwing people's groceries. No one's ever done that. I'm trying to think of other original shit I did. Obviously, pulling fire alarm. It's everyone does that one. But
I don't think that anybody owns that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what else did I do that was original. So I could look in the vault really quick.
Oh, you've got like a list of like ideas?
No, I just have all my old videos. Oh, choking the chicken in people's ears, like that annoying ass chicken. That was original. Obviously I think I did attaching balloons to strange. That's not original, but I did that in your store too. Like putting balloons on people.
Yeah, I
went to
think that
because I
was
had
the
to
one.
go to a bunch of Jewels because they're like the only stores that had had balloons. And then the Top Golf shit with that, I could do that like crazy like noise with my like that high pitched noise.
That screech
It's like,
you do?
yeah, I saw one comment when I posted it. Someone said I have like a built-in air horn to like fuck with golfers. Yeah, that's true. Like that was original.
Oh, is it like the high pitched noise you make?
Yeah.
I can do it better than you.
Yeah, I taught her how to do it. Even you, literally anyone could make the noise. Like, anyone could make that noise. Even you can. Like, you don't have to have a squeaker voice.
Have you ever had like, how many Instagram followers do you have?
Like a little over 2,000.
Have you had random people just text you asking you if you have one?
Yes.
I feel like that's what happens with a lot of girls is they get spammed with that.
I get TikTok messages more than Instagram messages like that. I literally was just looking at my inbox today on TikTok. I had somebody offering to be my sugar daddy. 2 people asking if I had an OF.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude. I wish I was a girl, bro. I wish I was a girl. It's so like easy. Like, bro, if I was a white girl with big tits, I swear to God, I'd be a millionaire by now. You just gotta have a brain. I swear, I'd be a millionaire.
Well, that's why a lot of people do like I know there's a lot of people that do like e-whoring where they like pretend to be a girl.
Yeah.
Basically, what they do on To Catch a Predator, but they're making money off of it.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but it just never worked out.
But like, how are you?
But now I have someone to actually like catfish people. Like, not catfish. I could just like text them as her, and like a lot of the problems you run into with e-whoring and you don't actually have a girl with you, they're gonna ask to call you. They're gonna ask to FaceTime. Not everyone is dumb enough to just send money right away. So.
I know there's a lot of people out there that have like, they call it firms. And there's a lot of people that have group chats and shit where they like teach you how to do it. Or they'll give you a pack of a girl.
That's all, but dude, that's all. Have you like bought any of that? Have you tried it at all?
Like the preloaded accounts?
Yeah.
No.
They'll send you like girls' nudes, like sets of them?
No, like some like anything. That's all bullshit. No one fall for that. What, like, you see like these like reels on Instagram saying like me and bro, after me and my best friend, after we lock in on e-whoring and some driving Lambos and shit, you know what I'm talking about? All you have to do is like click the link in my bio and follow my course and go on the Telegram and shit like that. That's all bullshit. Like, that's not the method. You're the method.
Have you tried?
Bro, I just know it. I know people who do it. Like, you're the method. Like, you guys, you're the method. All of you, you're the method. They're gonna teach you bullshit. They're not gonna. It's a scam, bro. It's a scam. That's basically what I'm saying. Not for real.
And a lot of people frown upon it, but it's like it's no different than scamming somebody's credit card.
Yeah.
And plus, a lot of these people actually go and target like pedophiles, and they'll tell them that the girl is way younger than she actually is in the photo to like attract those fucking pedophiles that are willing to spend top dollar. So it's frowned upon, but
I mean, if you're scamming, if you're
people.
scamming pedophiles, I mean, you're at least you're not scamming innocent people. You know, you're scamming the right group of people. But I mean, why not send them to jail?
Yeah, they're scamming the wrong, like, not the wrong people, but the people who are in the wrong. Like, the people that are getting scammed deserve to get scammed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Only scamming I agree with if you're like scamming people like pedos.
I almost got scammed one time for some stupid shit.
Bro, she fell for that dumbass shit on Snap. Watch that almost word. She got scammed.
Oh, I did get scammed.
She got scammed. You know those people on Snapchat? I feel like this is obvious. Have you ever gotten like text? I'm blessing people today. Send me 30. We're doing money flips. Send me $30 and I'll send you 3 bands.
And
she fell for that.
He said, if you
I
do
never
it,
said.
you did. You said do it if you want to see what happens. You said do it.
No,
you
that's
deserve
not what the
you-
fuck I said.
Okay,
I
then
tried to
what'd
get
you
you to
say?
not do it. I said you're gonna be real disappointed.
At first he tried to get me to not do it, and then he was like, "Go ahead, do it. See what happens."
Yeah,
I'm
I tried to
telling you,
get.
You deserve to get scared. You're gonna not like it, and don't come to me crying when it happens.
She came to me crying.
No, I didn't.
Yes, she did.
Cry.
You were pissed the fuck
I
off.
was pissed, but and then he tried to get
Like-
me to send more money, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Hold on."
She
This
fell for
doesn't
that.
seem right.
She fell for that money flip bullshit. I feel like that's common sense. And
No, well, yeah, it is common sense, but maybe I wasn't using common sense
yeah,
at the time.
A really good way to make money too. I don't want to call it a scam because I know people would like kind of look at that like it's not a scam. That's just what they feel comfortable doing. But a lot of girls will make an OnlyFans. They'll charge their monthly fee, but then they never post any nudity.
Yeah, they just talk to them and post in bikinis.
Yeah, just bikini photos, like Instagram
yeah.
photos.
I fell for that one time too. Unfortunately, I fell for that one time. I'm not gonna lie. OnlyFans is the biggest scam out there. Actually,
It goes back
and
to what
she
you were
abuses
saying.
it.
It goes back to what we were saying. Like, if we were females, it'd be easier to get money.
Yeah, I know. I swear, dude. She
Okay,
before
fine.
she met me, she was only making like $1,000 a month. And I was like, bro, I could make that like I'm not even like trying to flex or anything, bro. I'm not up. I don't claim to be rich or anything, but a band a month, dude, you could make that shit mowing lawns. Like it's like you could make that shit selling lemonade. I feel like, and
I wasn't even getting like paid any like overtime or anything. My work.
she was working at like a bar. It was just bad.
It was really bad, and I dread.
And she
going to work
didn't
every
and
day.
she didn't realize she didn't realize, like, I don't know, like I know she sees other girls like doing it. I just don't get. I don't know. It took me for her to realize that like all you have to do is
When
like
you
be
have
a girl.
boyfriend telling you that like you're not a whore if you are finding a way to make money by just doing like bikini pictures that
Yeah.
people see at the beach or people see on Instagram. For example,
Even
my
if you're
past
doing nudity,
boyfriends-
even if you're doing nudity, like showing your tits or whatever, dude, it's not, as long as you're not fucking everybody in the world, like, as long as you're like, I feel like being a whore is like cheating on someone, like cheating on your boyfriend, but like when you're like, I like doing OnlyFans isn't like a whore thing to do. It's what smart people do.
But I've always had guys tell me like that like even like if I post something like that's a little like risky, it's like, oh, you're dressing like a whore, you're putting yourself out there, everybody's gonna think that you're a whore. Blah,
Like
blah,
you could
all
dress
this.
like a whore, but that doesn't
I
mean
feel
you're
like
a
I should be
whore.
able to dress about like how I want. Like if I want to go out in a skinny ass thong, so what? Like, so
Yeah,
what?
I mean,
I have a boyfriend, and the only
as long
at
as
the end
she's
of the
not
day-
fucking everybody in the world, it's not being a whore.
At the end of the day, he's the only person that I'm doing
Yeah.
anything with, so it's like doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's not really being a whore. And she was so like, I don't know,
Okay,
like,
don't get me. I will never go out in a skinny ass thong. That was like an over exaggeration. Even you know I wouldn't do that, but like
yeah,
I'm just saying. For example,
you could dress like a whore, but that doesn't mean you're a whore.
Right. It's just
Yeah.
society's way of labeling
for example,
people.
Sophie Rain. That's her name, right?
Bro, do
Yeah.
not get me started on Sophie
She
Rain.
says she's a virgin, and look at how she dresses.
You could say I mean, just because she says she's a virgin doesn't mean she's a virgin.
I mean, yeah. But
That attracts more people, because being a virgin is supposed to be like attractive.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why with what you do, you act all innocent, because that's like attractive to some people. If you act like a virgin, like, it's more attractive to like people.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Well, guys, I think we're about to wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I forgot to make the shout out earlier, but shout out to our home for the podcast, Studio 2020 Chicago. Again, it's a recording studio. They do anything from podcasts to recording rap or any genre of music. And it's personally, this place feels like home to me. This is where I recorded all my songs that I came out with, all my diss tracks that I'm kind of getting in a little trouble for now. But it's always felt like home. And if you ever need a place to record, I recommend coming here. But thank you to Josh and Zoe for taking the time to come on to this episode. And that's a wrap. We'll see you all in the next one.